Physical art made accessible through modern, unique ways. We're Artuality, and we bring you this presentation.
Let's start with the problem. Why do artists need Artuality? During COVID, many galleries shut down due to strict quarantine restrictions, which caused a significant decline in art viewing patterns. This caused a decrease in artists' incomes across the nation, with struggles still prevalent now. From another perspective, artists simply do not have enough time. They do not have enough time to spend 31 to 40 hours a week creating art, then 21 hours per week promoting their art, and then on top of that, sometimes work a part-time or full-time job for additional streams of income. Additionally, 65% of artists find physical gallery experiences negative. This is due to the extremely selective process of art curation. And even when artists finally are accepted, galleries generally take a 50% commission. So artist profit margins are low. Based on feedback from 1,758 art businesses across almost 100 countries, in 2021, Artsy Gallery Insights reported digital solutions such as marketing with social media, virtual viewing rooms, virtual exhibitions, and remote artist talks, as well as gallery walkthroughs, proved to be the most successful digital channels that drove sales and attracted new buyers. Through our own research, we interviewed artists at art festivals and sent surveys out. We found the biggest user need was artists need additional marketing. We interviewed two artists, Elias von Usner and Lani Imre. Both concluded that marketing is difficult and artists would rather spend time focusing on art rather than exposure. So, what if we could combine art with virtual reality, an immersive experience for the viewer and new marketing opportunities for the artist? This is our solution. Artuality is an online art gallery that provides recognition for underrepresented artists and establishes connections between enthusiasts. The three key features listed here help carry out our mission.
On that note, introducing our minimum viable product, which consists of three parts: a website hosted on Squarespace, virtual reality galleries on a configurator art steps, and various social media platforms for marketing. Links to social media and virtual galleries are embedded into the website to enable seamless browsing and buying experience. From our website, visitors view our virtual galleries through ArtSteps, a platform for creators to showcase art pieces and for visitors to view them in an interactive 3D exhibition space with useful features such as live chat and quick travel. With the addition of a VR headset, walking through the gallery becomes a fully immersive experience of augmented reality. To build a community of art enthusiasts around Artuality, we effectively use a combination of artist pages, blog posts, and social media marketing. On our artist page, we showcase our artists' work while spotlighting their biography. Currently, we host 3 artists on our platform with diverse personal backgrounds and art styles, and we are in the process of contacting more. In each of our blog posts, viewers can comment and interact with other comments. We plan to blog about various art-related topics, analyze the results, and then focus on the most popular ones. In the future, artists who pay a subscription fee will be able to write their own blog posts and better engage with fans. Meanwhile, our social media platforms market our blogs, and they regularly update our followers about Artuality. On our website, there are 2 processes for buying artwork. For fixed price art pieces, the buyer can select their choice of art from our inventory, and then they could pay through Google Forms. For the auctioned artwork, the buyer bids for art pieces on eBay through embedded links on our website. Through our MVP system, we successfully achieved our first sale. This artwork was sold after extensive social media marketing via an eBay auction connected to our website.
For our business model, we decided to go with consignment and premium profiles. For consignment, we will be taking a percentage from the buyer and the seller, 5% respectively, for a total of 10% for each sale. For premium profiles, we'll have special features that allow artists to connect with their community. Artists will pay $3.99 per month. For our steps of monetization, our first step is to build a reputation with artists and collectors. Secondly, we'll create a comfortable environment where artists and buyers can connect. Our third step is to generate additional revenue streams with premium profiles at $3.99 per month. Our fourth and final step will be to expand our galleries with developed artists and solidify their fan bases.
We have two main forms of competition, virtual galleries and art e-commerce businesses. Artuality provides e-commerce functionality for marketing and selling art, while other virtual galleries such as the Virtual Gallery don't. Additionally, Artuality replicates the feeling of touring a physical exhibition using an online interactive VR gallery. This also means that artists can acquire an international audience instead of their viewers being confined to the region where their work is being displayed. Alongside this, artists have access to a community of other artists and buyers through blog posts. Furthermore, while art e-commerce businesses such as Artsy list and sell various forms of artwork, Artsy charges a 4% processing fee and a commission fee that varies based on subscription, from $200 to $3,000 a month. Despite this, listing and selling art on Artsy is only available to artists who are represented by galleries. Artuality, on the other hand, currently charges a 5% transaction fee from the seller, making it sustainable for artists, regardless of their connection with galleries, to promote their work through our platform.
And this brings us to the future of Artuality. Moving forwards, we plan to expand our network of artists and buyers and differentiate further using feedback that we got on our MVP to create an even better user experience. In order to do, we'll provide more complex features unique to Artuality to separate us from our competitors. We will test these features in the future and provide our customers with the most valuable ones. First, we have an exclusive community feature connecting users of the platform to common interests, allowing them to make friends and establish an emotional attachment to Artuality that reinforces customer loyalty. In order to expand our forms of revenue to target artists, we will use the previously mentioned premium profile, which will provide artists with priority promotions and exposure. We can also expand our market to physical galleries by creating exhibitions for them to bring their artwork digital. Currently, we are offering a variety of underrepresented artists on Artuality, from street art to contemporary and artists from Georgia to Vancouver. By observing the engagement on these niches and how well they sell, we will continue to niche down in the future to offer a more concentrated service. We'll use blog posts, social media, and marketing campaigns to build fan bases for these artists, and in turn build a fan base for our site, providing us with a basis to grow and scale in the future.
And that brings us to our team. Samir is an individual with extensive technical skill set. Mani is a team member with experience in UX design and strategy. Aiden has connections in the art world through a family member that started a gallery. My name is Saba, and I, much like Stella, believe in showcasing beautiful art created by small artists to the world. Stella is passionate about facilitating connections between artistic expression and cultural representation. Royce has experience with website design and enjoys exploring creative solutions to enrich and connect the contemporary art world. That concludes the summary of our current progress and future vision for our venture, Artuality. As new ideas and insights emerge, we would always be on the lookout for opportunities and improvements. We are beyond grateful for your time and for supporting the continuity of arts and culture. If you have any questions, we'd be very pleased to take them now.
Awesome job, guys. I'm going to leave it to the judges to quickly do Q&A or feedback. Just as a reminder, there's 10 minutes on the clock. So Kevin or Danny, if you guys don't mind taking it away.
Yeah, I'll jump in. First of all, congratulations, team, on putting together a really cool company here, getting something out into market, getting your first sale, and having a pretty clear story to tell around it. You should all be super proud of this. The other thing to commend you on is honing in on what's a pretty important problem, not just from a business standpoint, but also in society at large. Just economic data shows that artists are way more vulnerable to economic shocks, things like the pandemic, than other sectors are, and have a harder time coming back from those shocks. So I had a couple of questions for you, and I'd love to hear a little bit from the team about your relationship with galleries, because it wasn't quite clear in traditional galleries today. It wasn't quite clear whether they're competitors or customers or partners, because you could see interesting challenges depending on how you think about them. So what is the relationship with traditional galleries?
I could answer this question if it's okay with everyone. Currently, we're more focusing on connecting with individual artists who are underrepresented or need more exposure, but we have conducted some interviews and some conversations with individual galleries as well. While in some way we are their competitors, at the same time, some of the galleries, especially the smaller ones, don't get a lot of customers as it is, and they look for every way to gain more exposure. And the three of the local galleries that I personally reached out to, all three of them were very willing to digitize their artwork through virtual reality because they believe that the VR function will allow people to look at the artwork and get interested. But they will also want to go into the real, like in real life, and look at the artwork to feel more of a feeling that they got from virtual reality. Therefore, I believe most of the galleries are very positive in their outlook toward our venture and our idea.
And
Yeah.
one thing to add, one of our team members, Aiden, actually has direct connections to an uncle who did create an art gallery, and it was very successful in Vancouver. It was called the Aiden Gallery, named after Aiden. However, it did shut down during COVID. And Aiden, if you'd like to add on more, feel free.
To just give a chance for the judges to respond to what Sabo is saying, unless.
Yeah, good answer. I'll offer a quick prompt for how you may think about this going forward, and then I would love to let Danny jump in as well. It may be interesting to think about the jobs that you can make easier for galleries and artists beyond just the transaction itself, the discovery of the transaction. So galleries often pride themselves in being facilitators of social functions, bringing together communities of buyers and curators. And so there's a bit of a social prestige exclusive element to galleries that in turn artists are attracted to, sometimes more attracted to that element than the dollars themselves from the sale, although that's also important. So you may have a little bit of sort of customer discovery to do going forward to understand what really drives those two coming together and what you can be doing to support both parties over and above just the transaction, which could turn into more of a differentiator and distinction point for the business model.
Thank you very much.
Great points. Yeah, very nice work, guys. This is exciting. I've seen and I've heard, actually, I have a friend who's mentioned working on something like this. So I think it's an idea that's bubbling up that is bound to happen. Whoever can figure it out is going to do well. One thing that I find really interesting, maybe because I've been doing work on social products lately, is the social aspect to your product and the community aspect. Those are the things that can really help this product grow quickly. If you start thinking about network effects and you start researching and building some of those into your product, that could be really effective. I also think as art buyers, a lot of times people who buy art, whether it's expensive or inexpensive, they often buy art because they have some kind of personal connection to it. So they connect to a piece or they connect to the artist and they like to have that relationship. And I've seen people who buy art like really thrive on building a relationship with the artist. And so that's something that I think you guys can leverage here, because these aren't world famous artists yet. So they have the time to also contribute to your platform and maybe connect more so with the people who are interested in buying their art. I think there's some interesting things you could do there. And I don't know how much time we have left, but I do have a few questions if there is time. If not,
4 minutes and 47 seconds.
Oh, we do have time. Okay. So yeah, one question I have is, how are you going? Is there like a minimum or maximum price amount? It looked like the one that you guys sold on eBay went for about $50. So there seems like there might be a lot of back end like logistics as to how you receive this art, package it, sell it, do all of those things, and what it would be worth and profitable to do with certain price points.
Yeah, I'll take this one if that's all right. So currently we're testing with selling lots of different kinds of artwork. Like we have, for example, like Lonnie and Taka on our website. And these artists generally sell their artwork for like hundreds, if not thousands. And we're also testing with selling prints, like for example, for our auctionable products. So right now we're just seeing what sells the best, what gets the most engagement, what gets people talking. And then hopefully we can niche down in the future based on that.
And just to add on to that about the profitability section, currently, because of the unique model of eBay, we are in fact making about 10% of our expected commission fee from each transaction, because all the logistics are included in eBay. And that's also part of the reason why we chose eBay as part of our MVP, because it is so efficient for a starting business. Of course, in the future, we do plan to switch to using some more professional platforms that would accommodate more functions with less distractions as it currently is on eBay.
Got you. And I'm just curious, I don't know if I missed this part or if it wasn't in the pitch, but if, let's say I'm an artist and we agreed to list one of my pieces on your website, how do you get images of that? Do I take them? Do you take them? Do I ship the art? Do you ship the art? How does all that work?
I could take this question if that's okay with everyone. So the way this works is, first of all, we have personal conversations with the artists. So we reach out to them, we have a little bit of chat, so we establish a connection. And then we discuss all the possible ways. At this stage, and we believe that in the future as well, we're mostly letting artists do the packaging and shipping themselves. We're just providing a digital platform for them to sell their art. And in terms of taking pictures, most of these artists already have some portfolio that's already digitized and high quality. And we mostly target those artists that are small, but still have a very professional portfolio. Therefore, they can give us a very easy and fast access to digitized art already in high quality that we can put on both our VR and also our selling art piece website. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome. And we have a minute left, so I'll just share some of the wonderful things people have shared on the Q&A. Mika says, I need to ask why this team is so fire. Maureen says, fantastic presentation, so professional. Shrihan from Team 1 says, amazing presentation. You guys absolutely crushed it. I'm going to now just invite Team 1 to the stage. Please just change your name to 1 in front of your name so I can find you really quickly. Just going to do that.
And I just want to say thank you so much to the judges for giving us such valuable feedback. We really appreciate it. And yeah, it was awesome.
Yes.
Thank you for your time as well.
Thank you so much.